This weather report brought to you by Bob Jane T-Marts. Best tyre price guaranteed.
Parking meters, most of us hate them, but in the early 1970s, businesses managed to convince the Gold Coast City Council to abandon them, at least for a little while. Max Butcher reports.
In the 1960s, meter maids put the Gold Coast on the map by saving tourists from parking inspectors. But what if they could get rid of parking meters completely?
Parking meters, the motorist bugbear, may have had their day on the Gold Coast. The Surfers Paradise Progress Association has been fighting for their abolition for 6 years, and now it seems the battle is almost won, for the Gold Coast City Council has agreed to a 3-month trial ban on parking meters.
And we think that the shopkeepers of the whole will benefit greatly by people being able to go in and not having to rush out and feed their meter when they're in the middle of a purchase.
And so, the day of celebration arrived on the Gold Coast in 1971. Mayor Bruce Small supporting the trial.
Retailers of this centre, complete success in their endeavours to make something work.
Could you leave a part for the coffin to be brought through, please? Thank you.
Thousands turned out to witness the expiring of the parking meter. Only problem, after the trial, they were switched back on. Lucky they didn't get rid of the meter maids.
Meters are a worry, wherever you may be. But when you drive up the surface, why they all sit around and they watch with glee.
So what about Brisbane? If you were parking the Kingswood, it cost 5 cents an hour.
At last, an expert has come out in defence of the poor, harassed city motorist who has to contend with the silent parking meter taking all of his 5-cent coins.
And even worse, if an inspector caught up with you. The RACQ wanted uniform parking signage.
It'd be crazy if people in Queensland couldn't understand the code in New South Wales and vice versa.
And if Brisbane City Council wasn't making enough money from meters, they wanted more.
It wants to sell the rights to attach advertising panels to the stems of parking meters and parketeria meters. Of course, in addition to giving the council extra revenue, this could also spark a campaign by those people who think that advertising is visual pollution. And you can take it from me too, that this added revenue won't mean free parking at parketeria or parking meters.
All right, time for the weather. And Tony, what is the latest on this forecast rain?
Katrina, despite a drier day than first expected across the southeast today, we are still forecasting a significant rain event across much of Queensland through this week. Today, cloudy and cool, only a couple of showers here and there, most likely up towards the Sunshine Coast and Moreton Bay region. 16 up to 24 degrees in Bow Desert. Redcliffe topped out at 22. We have seen some minor flooding in the upper reaches of the Logan and Albert rivers off the back of rain totals over 50 millimetres there in the past day. Zooming out, we've had some patchy showers and storms across central and tropical parts of Queensland today. Earlier inland storm warnings have now been cancelled. Looking ahead, expect more showers and storms over eastern districts tomorrow before an upper trough moves in, and that will help drive a much more widespread rain band from Tuesday until about Friday, possibly even Saturday. Now here are the latest forecast totals. The numbers here are just a rough guide, but we're looking at widespread falls of 50 to 100 millimetres inland here. Several hundred millimetres is possible along the coastal stretch between about Cairns, even Rockhampton, and the southeast could get a burst of heavier rain around Friday or Saturday. Back to Queensland, for the tropic showers and a possible storm for Cairns, Townsville and Mackay tomorrow. Then watch for that heavier rain and possible flooding peaking late Tuesday into Wednesday. Heading south, also some patchy showers and the odd inland storm right across the region. That picks up to steadier rain from Tuesday onwards with flooding possible for pretty much every catchment, something to watch. In the southeast tomorrow, staying cool and cloudy as those showers pick up again after today's lull. You will want to get any washing off the line. A mild night and cool day, 17 to 22 degrees at Sandgate and just 21 at Mount Gravatt. Boaties, pretty rough. Strong wind warnings for the bay and offshore. Southeast winds picking up to 30 knots late in the day. So in Brisbane, there's a 90% chance of showers, more likely into the afternoon. 17 tonight, a top of 22 degrees. Then looking ahead, showers gradually spread into more continuous rain through Tuesday, Wednesday and into Thursday. I'd call it light to moderate rain for the most part, but some guidance is hinting at those possible heavier falls around Friday, even into early Saturday. Gold Coasters, top temperatures locked in the low to mid-20s as that cloud thickens again. And on the Sunshine Coast, well, you're most likely to see that burst of heavier rain late in the week. Falls could push over 200 millimetres for you, but for the most part, maybe 50 to 100 millimetres across the southeast with those lighter falls. Either way, Katrina, it's a lot of rain for May.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Tony. And that is all from us this Sunday. Thanks for your company. We will have updates throughout the evening, but for now, have a great night.